But I created this little makeshift tent with like a quilt. You already know, boys. It is in the middle of summer. It is hot as freak out here. And I gotta fix the Civic. And as you guys can see, I'm sweating like freaking crazy, bro. It's like it's almost in the 90s or something, and it is hot. So I came up with a contraption to guard me from the sun, because yesterday my neck kind of got burnt and it's really annoying, and part of my like arms, oh, it hurts, and I gotta get the Civic fixed. So I'm gonna come out here, and I created this makeshift little tent here. I got my headers, my old toolbox, and a couple of chairs in the door. So now, if you look underneath there, hardly no sun at all, and I'm basically protected, and I'm not gonna get burnt like a toaster. So anyway, boys, I'm gonna go ahead and get down there, and let's check this out real quick. We are underneath the little tent that I have created. Perfect enough light, just enough for me not to get burnt. And yeah, it's so great under here. Oh, it's a little hot. As you can see, I'm sweating like a motherfucker, but it's worth it. I'm gonna have to take this fender off eventually, but I decided to skip over that now. I might do it later in the day when the sun's not as beaming, because it's like midday and the sun is straight above my head right now, and I just can't take it. But like the inside of the fender walls, or whatever you want to call this thing, is hanging. I might have to rip this out and everything else, but for now I'm gonna just push it up in there and keep it out of the way. It broke a lug. I'm also needing to do a lower control arm bushing, which is way back in there. And I also need to do a ball joint, lower ball joint. I had the ball joints and I bought the press, but I kinda slept in, and I'm not gonna have the time to do the ball joints today. So I'm gonna just get the car on the jacks and assess the damage, maybe take the caliper and the rotor off. So I have one of these jacks. It came out of my Explorer. You know, you just stick a little tool in and you twist it one way and then it comes up. But it takes forever to twist. So basically, if you have one of these jacks and you have a drill or like an impact, get one of your smallest wrenches that you have. See, I have a 1/4 wrench or a quarter something wrench. You know. Basically, stick the closed circle in your drill, tighten it up, and then basically you can with your drill. So basically, like if I want to go up, you got it the right way, just position it, and then just, and bam. Easy work right there, easy work. So that's how I've been doing it. So it's not that bad. But I gotta figure out a spot to put this thing to jack the car. I'm thinking I'm gonna try to jack it from right here. I don't know what this is, but it looks to be pretty sturdy, because this, I don't know though. But either way, I'm gonna have to get this car off the ground so I can get to this rotor. Okay, so here we go. I got the drill on there, and I got the the jack in place. So I'm gonna just slowly start jacking. It's like we're going fast. Oh no, the whole car just moved. I'm dumb. I need to go put the car in gear and do the e-brake and scotch. One of the tires. E-brake, put it in gear, bada bing, bada boom. Here's a big fat rocky pool. There we go. Now she ain't going nowhere. I don't know how much more this jack has in it. Dang, I didn't know it could go up that high. Dang. I got the ramp up under there now, so I'm gonna just let this down slowly. Damn. Okay, dokie. And then our car is scotched and our wheel is off the ground. Alrighty, so if I turn the rotor over, we're just gonna look for flat spots. And I don't think it got the rotor. Also, the reason why we put the new tie rods on it, see, look at those tie rods, brand freaking new. But we went to go get it in alignment, and then this happened. The guy said he couldn't do the alignment because if you look at that bushing right there, the bad control arm bushing. So I had the bushing. I don't think anything's bad up there, but I know that bushing is bad. And I had this bushing right here to be replaced. Okay, so if you look, you see that nut right underneath or in the inside of the tire? That nut would go to your bolt joint. And if you look over here, the nut is completely gone. So I think there's supposed to be a nut right here where my thumb is, but since we dropped it on the ground, I'm pretty sure we kind of just disintegrated or just sanded the nut completely off on the road, because the entire weight of this side of the car was on this little piece right here, and it seems like that sticks down further than anything. Because if you look, that's that little nut right there. It's the lowest point in the entire car. So that's what hit the ground and scrubbed. So now I'm gonna have to, that's gonna be a pain to get out. I'm probably gonna have to cut that out now. Okay, so to get the rotor off, you're supposed to take the caliper off and then take these screws out. But I decided to take the screw out first, and then that happened. So I got one of the screws out. It's still in pretty good shape, but the other one is stripped plain out. So there's not much I can do about that right now, because I don't got any of my power tools except for the impacts. I was gonna like maybe take like a little grinder and cut like a little slit in it so I could put a flathead in it and then turn it out with a flathead. But I don't got the little cutter on me right now, or the little Dremel or grinder, so I can't really do much about it. So I'm pretty satisfied. After all that, I figured I would at least let y'all hear the car, because y'all have got yet to hear the car. So then neutral, e-brake is up, still got the wheel scotch. It needs a new O2 sensor, I can tell y'all that. since I can't really get the rotor off, I'm not really gonna worry about it right now. I'll have to do it another time. But I have the bushing that I need to put on the control arm right here. So like if I open it, as you can see, this bushing with the slide right up in that little like pivoting point. I have 2 ball joints, and this one hasn't even been opened yet. And then this one I opened it just to see if it was a match, but I have 2 ball joints, but I need the ball joint press to like the little pressing tool to do it. And I ordered the tool and it should have been here today, and I could have got it around 10 in the morning, but I kind of slept in and didn't go get it. So yeah. And of course I removed the thermostat for better water flow, more race car water flow. You know, we gotta have that 6K, 7K red line, you know. And now we're going from there.